Welcome to the Sunday El Jefe live show. And today, as you saw in the title and the thumbnail, today we're going to be talking about the Earfun Wave Pro, which are getting ready to launch here shortly. So I figured, hey, you know what? Why not? Why not just pop in and let's just talk about these headphones, you know, straight up, like right up front. So what we're going to do today is this going to be sort of like a lightweight version of one of my live reviews. So I'm going to be kind of going through some of the different things about these headphones, some of my thoughts about them. I've had them for a couple of weeks. And afterwards, we can kind of do like a live Q&A sort of a thing and just kind of keep it very chill. I'm not going to be here all day. As I like to say, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So I'm not going to take up too much of your guys' time today, but I do appreciate everybody sliding through for this. So yeah, first and foremost, so that's what's going on. So for people that like to join me, or maybe people that join late and wonder what's going on, we're going to be doing a quick live review and then like a lightweight light review. All right. It's not going to be like a full live review, just a lightweight one. And then we'll kind of go from there. But huge shout out to everybody who's sliding through early. My guy, Barry Johnson. I know I'm a little bit late, needed a couple extra minutes to kind of get things going here. I was having some technical issues, but that's what's going on. Yo, we got Dakeno in the house. What's up, man? Bradley Larcher, holla at your boy. What up, man? Brandon Dunham, Sean Sanderson. What's up, man? Good to see you guys. Space Ace, Aldrich. What up, man? Good to see everybody here. BJ Perry, good to see you, bro. Always good to see you. Rec One, what's up, man? Scoop, what's going on, man? Fermandica, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, so that's what's going on. So if you guys, you know, like I said, we're going to be talking about the Earfun Wave Pro. I'm going to be getting into it shortly. As I've done before, usually what I'll do with these types of videos or these types of streams is I'll end up chopping out the beginning and I'll end up chopping out the stuff afterwards. And it'll just be the review portion of this video so that people can get some replay value out of this live stream. So that's how it's going to go. So I appreciate you guys, you know, hanging with me for the next couple of minutes, and then we'll do the live Q&A afterwards. So if you have questions like this versus this, or is that better than that, save it for afterwards. Just save it for afterwards. All right. So we'll do that. All right, man. So let's jump into it. Let's not waste any time, man. All right, there we go. So here we have the Earfun Wave Pro. So we have a new challenger entering the under 100 wireless headphone category. But let's go ahead and jump straight in. Let's see what's going on. So let's pop these open. Let's get them out of the box. Ton of features with these guys. And as I said before, these are in the under $100 category. So I think they're going to be running around $79.99 over on Amazon. But there are some discounts. I did leave a discount code in the video description. And I'm pretty sure you can combine that code with, you know, like Amazon, well, they'll throw in like a little bit of a extra coupon discount where you can like click a box, something like that. So total pricing on these should be right around $59.99 when it's all said and done, right around there with my discount code plus the discounts that'll be available over on Amazon. So let me get this box out of the way here. All right. So what you get here right out of the box, there's also some books and, you know, instruction guides and there. I'm not going to bring those out. We don't have to look at those right now. But here you get the actual case. So this is what I love to see. I love to see when headphones or when companies are bringing out a set of headphones, they're actually bringing them in a carrying case like this. And it's not like a cheapo case either. It's actually quite nice. So you'd love to see that. Pop those open. And here you have the headphones themselves. So a little side pocket right here. This holds your cables. So what you got here, USB-A to USB Type-C. So nothing too wild. That's normal stuff. And your aux cable. So 3.5 to 3.5. So you can listen to these passively. So just throwing those right back in there. Headphones, as you can see right here, are folded up nicely. Let's go ahead and pop them open. So check that out. Now they do come with like some plastic that protects them here. I went ahead and peeled that off. So yeah, but there's your adjustment right there. And you know, if these fit my fat head, you know that they've got plenty of, you know, room for adjustment. So no worries about that. Your head's got to be like way bigger than mine for these to not fit. So there's plenty of flexibility here. So no issues with that whatsoever. So yeah, here's the headphones themselves. So check that out. Earfun Wave Pro. So yeah. And we got the swivel obviously right here, so plenty of swivelability, but you can also fold them up. So yeah, they're not taking away anything from that. Got some memory foam going on in the ear pads themselves. Overall pretty good. A little bit up here as well. Nothing too wild. But basically this is kind of like your standard, what we would expect from headphones at this price point. So let me get this carrying case out of the way here real quick. All right. So now, what I'm seeing here as far as build quality goes is similar to most other lightweight headphones on the market, regardless of price. Right? Regardless of price, with these, because for the most part, what you're going to find is going to be mostly plastic with some metal in the headband, sometimes some metal on the inside. But overall, most headphone companies are going for very lightweight feel, except for, Apple. But everybody, you got Sony, Bose, all these guys are going for this lightweight approach. I don't mind it whatsoever. So that's something to get, we all need to get comfortable with that. Obviously, these are foldable and rotatable ear cups. We do have some decent memory foam in the ear pads as well. Everything that we would expect for headphones at this price point. So overall, the comfort that I've had with these is excellent. So they feel very lightweight while I'm wearing them, and they actually have some pretty good clamping force on my head, and that's basically like how tight do they grip my head. So overall, they actually grip it quite well. Nothing too crazy, like it's not like it makes it uncomfortable or anything like that, but the reason that I like it is because it helps them stay put very nicely when I'm going out for my walks or when I'm doing my workouts. So some of the other headphones that I've tried, when I get really sweaty, they start kind of losing their grip on my head. I was getting super sweaty. I was doing, what do you call them? I think they're like bent over rows. So, you're kind of bending over and you're lifting the weights like this. So obviously headphones want to slide off your head. I didn't have an issue with them sliding forward. So overall, a good option. But I will say that they did get quite hot, and that's going to be normal whenever you have these types of ear pads, right? These aren't exactly meant for like working out. They don't breathe very well. So they did get quite warm during the workout. So just throwing that out there, but that pretty much applies to almost all wireless headphones on the market. So just want to make that very, very clear. So moving on to the next section here is going to be controls, and controls on these guys are very straightforward. Like we've got button controls on one side and that's it. There's no buttons on the other side. So right here, you've got the power button, and this is what they call the MFB, or the multi-function button. So what this can do is both power on and off, pairing, play pause, and answer and end phone calls. Then you get your volume rocker right here. So single press on either side, volume up, volume down, and then you can long press it for 2 seconds, and that'll give you skip track forward and skip track back. Next button right here, that's your noise cancellation button. That toggles between normal, active noise cancellation and your ambient or transparency mode. So they've got you covered. Super responsive, very clicky. So I don't know if you guys can hear them. See if you can hear it. So very clicky, so super responsive, no problems, whatsoever. There's no weird touch controls or anything like that going on these headphones. Other side, you get a small LED to let you know when you're charging, and your USB Type-C port. So pretty straightforward as far as that goes. So now let's talk about the connection on these guys. Now, one of the weird things that I noticed about the specs is that they didn't actually list what the Bluetooth version is. So they're running some version of Bluetooth 5 with these guys, probably either, I would say 5.3, possibly at the very least 5.2, I would say. But I don't know because they didn't actually list it in the specifications. Not sure why. Maybe it was overlooked. I don't know. You guys are going to have to ask Earfun about that. But that's neither here nor there because it doesn't make that much of a difference. Just want to make that very, very clear. So after that, as far as connection codecs, you do get SBC, AAC, and they do have LDAC. That's why they have their high-res audio wireless certification going on with these guys. So there is LDAC support. When I was testing these, I was putting LDAC at 660 to make sure I was getting a good balance between sound quality and connection quality. Because if you put it at like 990 or 900, you do start getting a lot of cutouts. And that's regardless of what device that they're paired to, regardless, of what headphones or earbuds they are, you will get some cutouts when you start listening to it at, 900. So just throwing that out there. But overall, very, very good. Now, the Earfun Wave Pro, they also have multi-point connectivity. So you can connect these for up to 2 devices at a single time. My testing, I had them paired up with my iPhone 15 Pro Max, my iPad Pro, my Google Pixel 8 Pro, and my OnePlus Open. The OnePlus Open is the one that I'm mainly using for the testing with these headphones. As far as latency goes, we're talking about lag when watching video. Latency on the Earfun Wave Pro is minimal to, almost non-existent when you're watching videos on YouTube, Netflix, anything like that. But if you do notice latency, these also have a 55 millisecond gaming mode. So you can reduce latency if you want to use these headphones for mobile gaming. So you do have that option with these guys as well. So let me go ahead and turn these on really quick, and I'm going to go ahead and turn them on so we can kind of take a quick look at the Earfun app, while it's working, basically. So let's make sure these are going. Hopefully they're on. I think they're on. I'm not sure. We'll find out right now. If I'm paired up, we'll know for sure. Okay, yeah. So we are paired up here. Let me go ahead and pop this guy open. All right, so back to camera 2. So here we have my OnePlus open. Let's go to Earfun here. Back out, back out. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and bring this down. Let's bring you guys in a little bit closer here. All right. All right, so OnePlus open in the building. So here we have the Earfun Wave Pro, and this is then paired up to the Earfun app right here. So as you can see, you get your battery life right up front, so 80% on these guys. Then you have your 5 noise modes. So you get normal, which is basically everything off. You get ambient. You get wind noise, noise cancellation. Then you get comfort noise cancellation and strong noise cancellation. So those are the 5 different listening modes you have. Here we have the gaming mode toggle, so you can turn it on if you want to reduce latency. Remember, whenever we turn on gaming mode, we will affect battery life, and it will affect your connection stability. So I want to make that very clear. Below this, you have your Earfun EQ. So they have the default sound. That's the normal EQ that Earfun puts into them. You have your presets. So they have a bunch of different presets, whichever ones you want to roll with. You can go ahead and try those out for yourself. And then we have the custom EQ. Here I have my own custom EQ. So if you want to use my EQ, go ahead and pause it, write down what that is, apply it to your own Earfun Wave Pro, and rock out. So that's what I ended up doing to mine. But let's back out of there real quick. And now we go into the settings. So in settings here, you get your firmware version. I already did get a firmware update for these guys, so wanted to throw that out there. So if you get yours, you might have a firmware update available right up front. Product tutorial, FAQ, Earfun EQ, Bluetooth audio quality. So this is where you can select it if you want stable connection or if you want to use LDAC. That's where that toggle will be found. Gaming mode, customized controls, dual device connection, that's your multi-point, voice wizard settings, automatic shutdown, factory reset. So all the usual stuff that you'll find in the Earfun app. So this app is available for both iOS and Android. You don't have to download it. I always have to say this in my videos because some people think that you have to download this app. Oh man, I don't want to download another app. I don't want to give away permissions. You don't need to do any of that. You can run these headphones perfectly fine without it. This just lets you adjust, EQ, toggle gaming mode, stuff like that. So if you want to have control over your headphones, definitely get the app. Just wanted to make that very, very clear, but you don't have to have it in order to use it. So let me get the phone out of the way real quick. Back to the headphones themselves. So let's talk about this real quick. So next up, let's talk about the battery life. So on the Earfun Wave Pro, Earfun is claiming up to 80 hours with noise cancellation turned off and 55 hours with noise cancellation turned on. Now, I can see that easily being the case with them testing at 50% volume using SBC or AAC for their connection. I can tell you for sure that that number will be lower using LDAC or gaming mode or some combination of both and listening at higher volume levels. At least this comes from all of the years that I've spent testing headphones like this, that I can tell you that the battery numbers always get reduced depending on volume levels and the different listening modes. So I'm just making that very, very clear. However, I have not finalized my own battery testing on these, so I don't have full complete numbers yet because I like to run these a couple of times to make sure that I'm not getting like weird fluke numbers on it. So just wanted to make that clear. But so far, with noise cancellation turned off, on LDAC, I was getting upwards of high 60s in the hours so far. With noise cancellation turned on, I was getting in the high 40s, like 47, 48 hours. So overall, seriously good battery life so far in my testing. But as I said, I haven't completed it yet. So I just want to make that very, very clear. So the Earfun Wave Pro also feature fast charging. So plugging these in via USB-C for 10 minutes, you can get up to 10 hours of battery life. Let's say you drained them all the way down, 10 minutes, and you'll be ready to rock and roll once again. And as I said before, these do charge via USB-C right here on that ear cup. So yeah, and then now let's move over and let's talk about the active noise cancellation strength on these guys. So overall, this is what they're claiming. Earfun's claiming, 45 decibels of noise reduction using what they call Quiet Smart 2.0. Not sure what that is, but that's what they're talking about in, all their marketing stuff. So as far as the way that I've experienced it, the noise cancellation is surprisingly strong for a set of headphones at this price point. Now, it's not Bose, it's not Sony, it's not that high-end level of noise cancellation. If you're expecting top-tier $400 headphone noise cancellation, this isn't it. But for what it is and how strong it is, it's actually surprisingly good. Surprisingly good. So I want to make that very clear. This puts them at the very top of noise cancellation headphones, under $100 for that noise cancellation strength. What Bose and Sony do better than budget headphones when it comes to noise cancellation is the way that they handle the mid-range and higher frequencies, like people talking, sudden noises, stuff like that. That's where Sony and Bose truly, truly shine. Where everybody else shines is going to be on the lower frequencies and the lower mid-range frequencies. These do a very good job at that level. They also feature wind noise cancellation. That works surprisingly well. I just wish that that was a feature that worked on transparency mode. Like when I'm out walking around, I want to use transparency mode, but it actually works surprisingly well. Whether you're testing it with a fan or if you're actually outside walking like I am in the wind, it does work surprisingly well. So let's go ahead and move over to the ambient mode or transparency mode. Overall, it's quite decent, I would say. It still sounds a bit processed, but that's pretty much what most transparency modes on headphones sound like under $100. There's a little bit of white noise when it's active, like a little bit. It doesn't bother me, but I'm sure some people are going to nitpick and they're going to be like, oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. Whatever. I'm just throwing this out there. This way, if Earfun hears me, they're pretty good about updating their headphones and doing repairs via firmware updates. So if they hear me, this is one of the things that I'm noticing is a little bit of white noise with the ambient mode, but just wanted to make that very clear. But overall, it's still very good. You can hear people clearly. You could watch TV with these on in ambient mode. And then when I'm walking around outside, I can clearly hear cars coming up behind me. That's one of the things I have to be careful with because I do walk in my neighborhood when I do my daily walks. So I always want to maintain that situational awareness. So far, it's been very, very good. Now, let's move over to the sound quality on the Earfun Wave Pro. But first, let's start it like this. Now, I don't have a rig to measure volume on headphones. I have it for earbuds, but not for headphones. So when I say that these get loud, they get more than loud enough for me. So I'm listening to them probably like maybe 60 to 70% volume, right around there. They're, from what I've tested, louder than like the Soundpeats Space in my testing, but not, let's say, not quite as loud as like the Tozo HT2, I guess you could say. So are they the loudest out there? No. Are they louder than many other headphones? Sure. So overall, good as far as volume is concerned, in my opinion. But when it comes to the actual sound quality, so let's say right out of the box, the Earfun Wave Pro have a laid back sound. So a chill bass response, warm sounding mids, a very relaxed treble. So overall, it's actually a well balanced type of sound. And I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting, because usually when you're looking at wireless headphones under $100, normally all you're getting is like straight bass head tuning. Now there's nothing wrong with that. I'm part of the bass head crew. You guys know what's up. Shout out to the bass head crew. But that's normally what we get. We normally get just like strong bass and usually not enough mid range and not enough treble. So to have these kind of come out of the box a bit more balanced, I'm actually kind of impressed. That's kind of cool, actually. But with my own EQ, this is where I ended up switching things up for myself. I raised the bass for added punch and depth because I felt that the bass wasn't hitting hard enough for me. Like, I still like having clarity. I still like hearing vocals and everything, but I still want to feel the music. Like, that's the whole point, right? I want to feel what I'm listening to. So I raised the bass for additional punch and depth. I raised the treble to add a bit of clarity, and that really opened things up with the Earfun Wave Pro. And this change brought vocals forward. It makes music sound more alive, which is my personal preference. So overall, like I said, out of the box, good. With my own EQ or whatever EQ you end up using for yourself, because their 10-band EQ is actually surprisingly good, they can be impressive at this price point. So very good. Now, when it comes to like comparisons, right? So are these better than the Soundpeats Space when it comes to sound? Yes. They're also better than the Tozo HT2 and the Soundcore Space 1, in my opinion, when it comes to sound quality. They're on par with the One More Sonoflow, the Sony CH720, and the Soundcore Q45s. So they're competing at that level. So I just wanted to make that clear. So I would put these at the higher end of the pack when it comes to headphones at that $100 price point. A very, very good option for anybody who is interested in picking up the Earfun Wave Pro. Overall, I'm quite impressed. Now, as I said before, like I said, this is a lightweight review because I don't have microphone testing samples. I haven't done that here yet, but I'm sure others will. A lot of people will probably be dropping reviews on these. You'll be able to check that out very, very soon. Now, I wanted to make one thing very, very clear. So Earfun did send these over to me early for review and testing. They didn't pay me any money. They didn't do any of that sort of stuff. They just sent them over. That's the agreement that we have. They can send them over. I can try them. I can either make a video, talk about them if I want to. If I don't want to, I don't have to. We keep it very, very chill. I love that relationship. But because I did like them, because I was impressed with these, this is why I'm here talking to you about these today. So if you are interested in checking them out, There will be links in the video description. These should be launching, as far as I know. It could be in a matter of a couple of hours. If not, it will be tomorrow. So you can definitely check. And I'm also leaving a discount code in the video description. So if you want to get them at a discount, definitely use that code. The release date on these was supposed to be March 18th, but at least when I look at their website, now let's cut over to their website really, really quick. Hang on. Let's do that together here while we're here. And boom. So let's do that. And where's it at? Boom. So 30% off. But if you look at this timer here, it says offer ends in 1 hour and 30 minutes. So it makes me think that 5 p.m. Pacific time might be when these actually launch. But if you go to Amazon, they're still not available. So just want to make that clear, but that's something you can keep an eye on. It could be tonight, most likely tomorrow, but it could be tonight. But I just wanted to make that very, very clear about what's going on with these headphones. But yeah, that's pretty much it for what I've got here. If you're interested in checking out the Earfun Wave Pro, hit the links in the description. Aside from that, my name is JEFE, and I'm out. All right. Appreciate you guys, man. Everybody, thank you for being cool, being chill while I'm doing, the live review. It's highly, highly appreciated. But let me go back through here and see what was going on in the chat, because I know I'm sure you guys were probably wilding out in the chat, so I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. Yo, 504, what up, man? Good to see you. Neff, what's going on, man? Appreciate you sliding by. Metal Crip 89, what's up, man? Good to see you. Let's see here. Who else we got in here? Drummer Boy, what up, bro? Let's see here. Hey, Jojo the Techie's in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Jack in the building. What's up, man? Let's see. Who else? All right. I'm just sliding through here. Sliding through. Aaron Miller, what up, man? Always good to see you, bro. Tech King Mike in the house. What up, bro? Good to see you. Let's see. Let's keep going down. Jeff Hell, blessings to you, sir. Appreciate you sliding through. All right, looks like I'm caught up. All right, that's it, man. Yeah, no, I definitely went quicker than usual because I didn't go super in depth. Like I said, this was a lightweight review, so I kept it chill. So I didn't want to go too wild and go through a lot of different stuff. I just kind of wanted to keep it quick, to the point. Let's get the info out there and rock out. And that way we can just kind of do the live, the live review. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. But yeah, yo, Eddie, what up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you sliding through. But yeah, man, so that's them, man. Like I said, I'm definitely impressed. I wouldn't even, so here's the thing, right? I get a lot of products sent to me. If they don't impress me, I'm not even going to talk about them on the channel, because it's kind of like, it's not worth my time. It's not worth your time. So that's the thing. But Earfun has been dropping some killer earbuds for a while. So for them to finally come out with a full release on a set of over-ear headphones, I definitely wanted to cover it. And the fact that they are impressive is even more reason for me to be excited about these, because I think you guys are really going to enjoy them. But as I had mentioned before, and as I mentioned in the review portion of this video, these need a bit of EQ to really bring the bass out in them. But even then, if you really want something that's definitely like more bass head certified, I would go with Soundcore and I would go with Tozo. That's just being clear. Like if you really need a lot of bass in your headphones, that's where I would go, because these are tuned more to be on the balance side, which is kind of cool because it's nice. It gives us options in the under 100 market where everything leans towards bass. This is giving us a more balanced option. So I'm actually really, really happy with the way that they sound overall. But yeah, man. Yeah, basically review light. Yeah, we're keeping it lightweight. You know what I mean? Just not too crazy, nothing too super formal. But yeah, we're just keeping it chill today. So let me see if we can punch back in a little bit here. Boop. There we go. Bam. Review light. But that's what it is, man. So yeah, we're just kind of keeping it chill. So yeah. This was a very fair review. I got these as well, and they match what you said. At this price point, they're very solid. Please post your EQ. Oh yeah, all you got to do is go back. So you can go back, you can check out what my EQ is, you can pause it, and, because this will be on a live replay. So this video is not going to go anywhere, it'll be a live replay. And I showed my EQ, you can actually pause it and you can kind of mark down exactly what it is. So that way you can kind of check that out and see what you think. My EQ is for my ears. Just want to throw that out there, because some people will share their EQs, like you'll see them posted like on Reddit and different places, like their EQ is the end all be all EQ. And if you don't like it, then something's wrong with your ears. Like, I EQ'd this to my own ears. This is why I normally don't share my EQs, because sometimes I'll share them and people will be like, oh, this is great. Other times be like, oh man, your EQs are terrible. I'm like, it's made for my ears. Like, we don't all hear the same, bro. Like, what the hell? So yeah, man. Yeah, exactly, man. It's a light review. It's half the calories, bro. I'm trying to look out for y'all the way I'm looking out for myself. So oh, said I ordered the Soundpeats base, but came out defective. Returned them today. Perfect timing for this to come out. Oh, hey, there you go. Sorry to hear that they showed up defective, though. That sucks, man. I hate when that happens. But yeah, man. You mean Skull Candy Crusher Evo for bass? Yeah, I mean, if you are a real bass head, like a really real bass head, then yeah, the Skull Candy Crusher Evos, man, it's hilarious. I finally found mine. So 'cause I don't know if you guys noticed how empty it is in here and why I might sound a little extra reverby in here because I took everything out of my studio. But while I was cleaning stuff out, I actually found my Skull Candy Crusher. So I got to see if I can recharge them and see if they still work. I hope they still work. So hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. And if they do, then that'll be great. So we'll see. But it was nice to find those again because I thought they were lost. Like there was a lot of headphones that I thought went missing during my move, but I ended up finding a bunch of boxes from when I moved that I never unpacked. So I was like, oh, this is where all that stuff went. And that was one of the things that I ended up digging up. I'm like, oh crap, what the heck? So yeah, it's pretty cool that I saw that. Let's see here. Yeah, real bass head. Exactly, man. Exactly. Yeah, sound quality wise, they can be very much up there with the Q45 in my opinion. 100%. 100%, man. Let's see. I bought the Q30 last year. Would you say these are an update? Well, I wouldn't say that these are an update because Earfun and Soundcore are not the same company. So in my opinion, these are an upgrade over the Q30. But if you were more leaning like, if you like the Q30 for the amount of bass that they have, then I would probably recommend you go with a newer pair of Soundcore than going with the Earfun. It's just making that clear. So, because Soundcore has their own sound, like they have their own kind of tuning, and Earfun's tuning is not the same. So just making that clear. So yeah, just like Sennheiser has their own sound, Bose has their own sound, Sony has their own sound. So it's, it's not exactly the same. It really depends on what you personally prefer. But yeah, let me take a quick sip here. But yeah. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm impressed, man. It's cool to see more options under 100 because we've all been so focused, like, for years on earbuds. Last year, I would say, was the year of the open ear earbuds, which I'm just like, I mean, I know people like those, so don't get me wrong. They're just not they're not my bag. They're not my cup of tea. I know, like, a lot of my boys, like Piggy Audio's been covering them. I believe Richard Tech Reviews, he's been covering them. And my boys at DHRME, they've been covering them as well. But they're just not, like, they just don't do it for me, man. Like, they really don't. I can see the use case for them, though. Like, I see why people use those, especially now that I'm working out so much more. I'm working out pretty much 7 days a week. I can see the use case for that. But I still want to hear my music. I still want to feel my music. So that's the reason I don't use them. But I see why. So... But yeah, so that's just not my thing. So it's really nice to see more budget headphones hitting the market now that we have Soundpeats in the game, we have Earfun in the game, Tozo in the game, along with Soundcore. I mean, these companies are giving Soundcore a run for their money because Soundcore's kind of been dominating this like sub 100 market for a long time. And it's nice to see competition in this price point because this is going to make everyone have to step their game up, including Soundcore. So it's like, yeah, you guys you got to step it up or you're going to lose your throne here. So I love to see it. I love the competition. I love the competition because at the end of the day, consumers are going to win. That's the point. That's the whole point, right? That's the whole point. They're going to bring more features. They're going to bring better sound quality. They're going to be have better build quality, and at a lower price. So at the end of the day, you all win. So that's what I love, man. I love that. That's, to me, that's the best thing. Because when it's one company dominating, that can be cool for that company, but sometimes it's at the expense of the consumer, and we don't want that. So yeah. So I just want to make sure that things are that the competition keeps going here with these guys. So but major kudos, man. I got to give them love, man. Major kudos to my friends over at Earfun. So here's a fun fact, right? While these are seemingly, the Earfun Wave Pro are seemingly their first set of like wireless headphones, they actually aren't. So Earfun had a set of over-ear headphones when I was at CES 4 years ago in 2020 that they let me try out. And those were pretty good, but then they didn't release them. I don't know what happened. So I'm assuming maybe it had something to do with the pandemic at the time, because that's kind of what happened at that time. Because that was January 2020, so we all know what happened 2 months later. But it was kind of interesting that those headphones never released. And then, 4 years later, we get these guys. But overall, like, yeah, these are impressive, man. So I'm glad that these came out. Earfun is legit worthy of the money. Absolutely, man. You can't have too many earbuds headphones, right? Well, I'm going to say that, yeah, that you're right. But it all depends on your life and your lifestyle. I review these products. So for me, it makes sense for me to have an overwhelming amount of these types of products. But for a regular consumer, I would be very, very careful to try not to get overly carried away. And also, if you have them, like if you start a collection, like there's some people, some of you guys out there like to collect stuff, which is fine, but just be mindful. If you have any of these sets of earbuds going like over a year, 2 years, 3 years, you have to remember that earbuds and these headphones, all the wireless products, do have batteries in them that do degrade over time. So you want to make sure that you periodically check, for safety reasons, that none of these batteries are swelling. So if you've got some that you haven't listened to in over a year or two and they no longer charge or whatever's going on, make sure you're disposing of them properly. So make sure you're taking them to e-waste so that they can be disposed of the way that they're supposed to be disposed of. That's actually one of the things that I'm doing. One of the big reasons, actually, what pushed me into clearing out my studio, clearing out my storage unit, clearing out the shed that I have in the backyard of all of these tech products, was because I was concerned about fire safety. It's a risk. Having these types of batteries just degrading over years, over time, can be risky. So I'm putting them all together. I've got this huge, you guys could not even imagine. I have this massive box of e-waste, of just e-waste, of, you know, old headphones, old speakers, old earbuds that I'm taking to e-waste to have them disposed of properly, because you have to be careful with this stuff. So just as a warning for anybody who is collecting, make sure that you're checking your stuff periodically. And if it's old and you don't use it anymore, just e-waste it. Like, just make sure you take it to get disposed of properly. Don't just throw it away in the garbage. Like, really don't do that. So that's your safety tip, man. Oh man, let's see here. Oh man, yeah. Says I enjoy the hell out of the Earfun Pro 3 on a regular basis at work. Nice. Holla at your boy still has an issue with Earfun. I don't know why. Armor Rose, what up, man? My Liberty 4 fell out of my car and broke, so I got the status between 3 ANC, and these are insane. Yeah, I've been telling people, man. The statuses are legit, bro. Yeah, here's my studio tour. Ain't nothing in here, bro. Look. The glass case, that's the only thing that's left in here, and that's just, I got to get my brother to help me out. I just keep forgetting to ask him. We got to get this case out of here, because the goal, I'm hoping this week that this actually happens. We'll see if I can actually make it happen. Is I'm going to be taking down the painting and like my play button and the HiFi bear that's up here. I'm going to be clearing all that out because I want to paint these walls back here, and then I want to kind of set up a different kind of backdrop. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know. It might just end up being all Lego back here because I have so much Lego and nowhere to put it. So it might just end up being Lego as a backdrop. I don't know yet. But yeah, this room is empty, dude. There's so much reverb in here now because I took all that stuff out. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I'm super echoey in here. Bruh. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, man. Hey, no worries, Neff. Take it easy, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, over my shoulder. Look, tour's over. Well, I'm just keeping it a buck, bro. Ain't nothing in here. The only thing left is like over here off to the side. I still got I've got my Techniques SL 1200 Mark II still sitting right here. Because I'm still trying to figure out like what I want to do as a backdrop. So I don't know if I want to set up like a listening station and have like the turntable set up there with the speakers and stuff, or I don't know. I'm still kicking ideas around in my head on what I want to do. So not sure yet. Yeah, that's one thing that ain't never gonna happen, bro. I ain't never showing nobody my house. The only way somebody will see my house is if we're tight enough to where I invite you over. Like Barry's been in my house, but that's because me and Barry are cool. Like, so that's, you know, he's been over, so he knows what time it is. But yeah, you know, you gotta remember, for security reasons, I can't be letting whoever know where I live and come inside my house, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's see, Gerald done like Hefe. You know, I flew from Canada, right? Oh, says, man, your mic and vocal chain have killed that reverb. I hope so, man. I hope so, because I wasn't sure. Like that's why I was kind of like, man, I don't know. It sounds kind of, when I hear myself talking in here, or like when I'm talking to my brother, I just hear myself echoing. I'm like, dang, all right, that sucks. So I've been wanting, what's up, Benny? I've been wanting to get the Bose Comfort Ultra so bad. Only thing stopping me is the price. Are the Earfun Wave Pro a better option? No, they're not all right. All right, so let's just make this very, very clear. The Bose Comfort Ultra right? These are the Bose Q45 Ultra or Quiet Comfort Ultra. Those are top tier peak predator headphones as far as wireless headphones are concerned. So no, these do not compete with them. They do not. While these do have good sound, while these do have good sound quality, they are not competing at the level of a $400 Bose headphone. They're just not. I'm not going to sit here and sell you a line of BS. They're not at that level. They just are not. But if you want a good alternative where you don't break the bank, absolutely. If you don't you feel like spending $340, $400 on the Bose, absolutely. These are a good choice for you. But just don't expect Bose performance out of something under $100. Like it's not even going to be close. So if you want something like, if you want Bose performance at a lower price, look into getting a set of not the Ultras, but the Bose QC45s. Like look into getting a set of those at a discount. Look on Amazon warehouse deals, stuff like that. You can get them for like 200, 250, probably, maybe even under 300. You can probably find a good set if you really want that Bose performance. But if you want to spend under 100, yes, these are a good choice. But I just want to make sure that you are setting your expectations where they should be. So just, I want to make that clear, because that's one thing I hate, is for somebody to think, or when I hear other people say, oh yeah, these, these under $100 headphones are better than, top tier Sony XM5 or Bose Quiet Comfort or, whatever AirPods Max. No, I'm sorry. No, they're not. No. But yeah, we just got to keep it real though, man. You know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Damn, no YouTube subscribers party at a Huffy. No. Hey man, I'm glad to hear that, man. But I do though. Like the mic is going through a vocal change, so hopefully everything sounds okay. If they did compete with them, marketing would be like, sorry, engineer, we were selling these at Bose prices, not earphone prices. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like if they really could throw down at that level, they would be charging more. Guaranteed they would be. So yeah, 100%. Let's see here. could do a Zeos. Nah, man, I ain't doing that. But Z is a cool guy though. I like him, man. I like his videos. I couldn't watch his old stuff because he used to wear that GoPro on his head, and I would get like motion sickness. So with Z, what I end up doing with Z's videos, and I want to watch one of his videos, I don't actually like watch it visually. I'll put it on and then I'll do something else, and I just listen to what he's saying so that I don't get like motion sickness from the video. But yeah, hey, no worries, Armored Rose, take it easy. I appreciate you sliding through it. Like I said, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So I'll be heading out here in a couple minutes myself, because I got stuff I got to take care of as well. But yeah, I just want to make sure we hung out, did a quick like kind of live Q&A on these headphones in case anybody popped in to ask. But that's kind of what's going on today. But yeah, overall, I mean, a really good option, man, for anybody who's looking for a good set of budget headphones, which a lot of people are. So that's kind of the cool thing. There's a lot of people who don't want to spend too much money. Like you'd be surprised how many people I meet that like want new headphones, new earbuds, but are just like, they can't, for them, because it's just a set of headphones that they just listen to music on. They're not like audiophiles or like hardcore listeners or anything like that, where they're not willing to spend a ton of money on it. They just need something that works, for whatever, whether it's a gym or while working around the house or for work or whatever. And they don't think about it too deeply, and they don't want to spend too much money either. So I'll find that a lot. Like a lot of people do that. So it's good that we have yet another good option for those folks as well. So yeah. But yeah, that's always the good part about this. And Earfun, like I said, they've been around for a while. It isn't like, even though some people might only be hearing about them now, they've been dropping good products for a long time. So I remember when they dropped their very first earbuds, the Earfun Free, I was still working in the city, because the B-roll for that video was like, I was shooting B-roll at the libraries in San Francisco on those earbuds, and those earbuds were super good. And I think that was like late 2018 or early 2019, something like that. So it's not like they're new to this. You know what I mean? They've been doing this for a while, and they've been dropping really good earbuds. I know for me, the Earfun Free, the Earfun Free Pro lineup that they dropped, because those were done in conjunction with Phil. So if you guys remember FILL, Phil earbuds, T1, T1XS, T1 Pro, that's what the Earfun Free Pro lineup came from. And that's, dude, really good. Earfun Free Pro through now. We're on Free Pro 3. And yeah, good products, man. Yo, BG, what up, man? What's going on, bro? Appreciate you coming through. Malik, sliding through. What's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you sliding by. But yeah, you know what it is, man. We now what we need is to get Earfun to send these over to my guy LaShawn, so he can work his magic and drop a video on these guys. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, LaShawn's just now barely hearing about Earfun. This is his first time. LaShawn be acting like he was born last night, not at night. You know what I mean? Stop acting brand new, LaShawn. Stop acting brand new, bro. Man, but that's what's going on, man. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I'm saying, like, bro, I'm telling you, man, and it's good. You'll get another set of headphones in your lineup and stuff. So it's always good to have these stuff around, man. We'll see how it plays out, though. We'll see how it plays out. Hopefully. But no, Earfun's cool, man. Big shout out to them for sending this over. Big shout out to them for always being cool with your boy. So yeah, man, it's been good. I like working with brands where it's just like, they send over the stuff and they just let me do me. Don't try to control the narrative. Don't try to be like, oh, you got to say this, you got to say, don't do all that. Cause I'm not going to say it anyway. So you know what I mean? I'm still just going to be me. I'm still just going to say what I'm going to say. So yeah. So big shout out to Earfun for being a chill, a chill channel, channel or friend of the channel, and always keeping it simple. Maybe if Earfun changed their name to Ear Business. Maybe. Yep. Exactly, bro. LaShawn plus Earfun equals super fun. Yo, that's how I'm gonna spell LaShawn's name from now on. I'm gonna put the two little dots over the U. Add a little flair. Yo, is that Sep? What up, Sep? Good to see you, bro. Always good to see you. It's a Septian sighting. I can't believe it, bro. What up, man? Always good to see you, man. Always feels like you disappear on me, man. Always good to see you, bro. What up, Sean? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you sliding by. Man, you know what it is. Or Ear Serious, right? Yeah, they gotta take themselves a little more seriously. I think you're right, Michael. I think you're right. Let's see here. Don't you do that. Oh, man. Says Behind the Deck says, have you been following Critical versus I Am Reviewers drama? No idea what that's about, man. Well, here's the thing, right? I mostly stay away from drama. So, because I'm a grown ass man. So for the most part, I don't bother with that stuff. Like if I see it, okay, cool. It is what it is. Only thing I saw today was that he had asked like who wants to review his the new Dusk. So I nominated my guy DMS from the headphone show, but DMS himself, and my guy Brandon from This Is Tech Today. So I'd love to see them get their hands on Dusk. I didn't ask for myself, obviously, but I'm a Moondrop fanboy. So either way, I think if they end up being good, I might just go ahead and buy them anyway. But right now I have the Blessing 3. So I'm like, do I want to drop another $300? Probably not. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens. But yeah. I don't know what kind of Sorcery Moondrop is playing at. They now have an $80 planar earbud. Yeah, so that was a new one that dropped from Moondrop. This is a different product, so we're not talking about the Blessing Dusk. But they did drop a new product, which I was very, very surprised by. Let me move this over to this other window, because I did go ahead and order it. I could have asked Moondrop to send this over. I just didn't feel like it. I was like, you know what, let me just order it. Let's just get them rolling as fast as possible. So this is them right here. These are the Moondrop Golden Ages. They're using a 13 millimeter planar driver. These are true wireless earbuds. So I wanted to try them out, and they have this kind of Walkman, old school Walkman look to their case. Like, look at these like volume dials on the earbuds themselves. Kind of cool. But yeah, so kind of a trip, kind of a throwback looking product, but sound quality wise, they look like they're going to sound pretty good. I mean, it is a Moondrop product. So I'm like, you know what? I definitely want to check this out. They support, here's the other thing I want to mention, right? Bluetooth 5.3, codecs, SBC, AAC, LDAC, and LC3. So I'm like, oh, okay. Then now you have my attention, right? So I'm definitely looking forward to checking these out because it looks like they're definitely going to be high res for sure. But yeah, either way, man, you're getting hi-fi sound quality, you get noise cancellation, you're going to get full features. I think they're even redesigning their app, or they redesigned their app. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to checking them out, man. Here's what I'll do. I'll put a quick, I'll drop a quick link in the chat So for anybody who wants to check them out, I did, like I said, I already ordered them. This isn't a affiliate link. This is just if you guys want to check them out. Feel free to wait for me to do my video on these, because I will be doing a video on these for sure once I get them. But yeah, hopefully, because I don't know if you guys remember, I did a review back in the day on the Moondrop Alice, and those, while they had excellent sound quality right here, Moondrop Alice, S-tier sound, but they left me disappointed in the other features. Like the controls were not very good. There was a lot of things wrong with them. Humongous case. So, and they were priced high. You know, I think they were like $150 or $200. So yeah, so that's one of the things. So I have high hopes that these new Moondrop, the Golden Ages, are going to be a much better option. So we just have to wait and see. But yeah, just want to throw that out there. But yeah, man. Yo, Lamiko, what up, man? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you sliding through. Yeah, Sep, you know what time it is, bro? Grown. Yo, Antonio, what up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, hey, they look cool, right? So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the specs, I'm looking at the hardware, plus, you know, the fact that I've been using Moondrop's products for so long, like their IEMs and their headphones and everything, that I have high hopes for these. So we'll see. You know, hopefully they live up to the hype. That's I hope. All I can do is hope. Yeah, the Alice was supposed to be a true wireless version of the Kato. Sound-wise, it definitely was, but they just missed on so much else. Like the fitment on them was really weird. They weren't very comfortable. And then all the other features, because that's the thing, and I believe I said this in the review, where when it comes to a set of true wireless earbuds, and you're competing in such a competitive market, especially under $200, you have to not only nail the sound quality, you have to bring everything else to the table. You have to deliver on everything else as well. So that's what makes it difficult. If you're just going to make a wireless IEM, okay, cool, you know, that's fine, but then don't bother with adding noise cancellation. Don't bother with adding microphones. Don't bother with any of that other stuff. But that's going to make them tough to sell, right? But you can't half-ass everything else. And that's the issue I had with the Moondrop Alice. So these look like a much more put together package for a set of true wireless earbuds than the Alice. So yeah, like I said, I have high hopes for them. So hopefully they will be as good as I think they are. Yo, what up, Ben? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you sliding through. But yeah, love my variations, dude. They are really good, man. Yeah, the variations are dope. But yeah, man. But yeah, so that's going to do it for me, guys. I'm going to go ahead and head out, man. I appreciate everybody sliding through. As I mentioned before, the Earfun Wave Pro, these guys right here, they should be going live on Amazon. I'm assuming they could be within the next like hour or so. If not, they will be by tomorrow. And make sure you check out the video description if you guys want to, you know, get that discount, because it's going to be my discount code along with like one of those coupon check boxes that they have on Amazon. And it's supposed to bring the price down to $60 if you decide you want to go ahead and pick these up. So make sure you get that discount, man. Don't fall behind. So I just want to throw that out there. But man, I really appreciate everybody coming through. Seriously, man, I cannot thank you all enough for always sliding by, always showing your boy love. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. Working on another video for you guys is going to be dropping later this week. Probably going to be at the end of the week, but another video for you guys coming out then. So you guys know, man, I'm back in the saddle. We're making things happen, bro. I've been dropping videos. We've been doing these live streams, and we're go right now. So, but yeah, man, again, I appreciate everybody sliding by, man. I will catch y'all later. And if you guys want to see the full replay, I'm going to try to re-upload the full replay under the El Jefe Live Replays playlist. Probably going to be unlisted. This video right here is going to be cut down to just a review portion. So just throwing that out there. But much love, everyone. Appreciate y'all coming through, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.